Hello all. This week we're starting with tragedy. For years the journalists at Charlie Hebdo fought for the principle of freedom of speech. Last Wednesday they died for it. The response to this horrific crime has largely been humane, responsible, and even inspiring, but not entirely so. When I first heard about this attack, my reaction was, man, this is the worst attack on Europe since London in 2005. I completely forgot about the 77 Norwegians killed by a Christian terrorist in 2011. Other outlets, like the New Republic for example, made the same oversight and even put it into print. We treat murders committed by Muslims as being of a different category, even when they are the exact same sorts of crimes. I think this is because of something we should call the clash of civilizations mentality. Professor Samuel D. Huntington wrote a book called The Clash of Civilizations in 1996. His contention was that after the Cold War, disputes were more likely to be on a cultural or civilizational basis than an ideological one. Huntington's academic theory is worth discussing and may have some merit. However, 9/11, fear, and propaganda from outlets like Al-Qaeda and the United States government have created something that is much, much sillier and much more dangerous. The clash of civilizations mentality sees some great conflict coming between the Islamic world and the West, and believes that all news should be interpreted with this in mind. It's this mentality that allows people to treat non-Muslim crime as not worth remembering. It's this mentality that convinces people that the United States needs a larger military establishment to deal with some dudes in caves than they needed to deal with the Soviet Union. When you stop to think about it, the clash of civilizations mentality is deeply, deeply silly, but it motivates so much of what we see on the news and what we actually end up believing. The assassins who carried out the Charlie Hebdo attack love the clash of civilizations mentality. Juan Cole has pointed out that the entire point of the attacks is to inspire fear and overreaction. Like 1960s radicals, the attackers hope to use terror to heighten the contradictions and divide the Muslim populations from the general population of the countries they live in. The fanatics will fail just as badly as the 1960s radicals did, but they have allies in promoting this clash of civilizations mentality. It's not just the eager allies like Fox News or Marine Le Pen. All of us sometimes fall into this way of thinking. The Atlantic can slap a headline like this on an otherwise rational article. People like me and you can forget that the vast majority of mass killers are not Muslims. We need to struggle against this mentality, because when we give in to it, the terrorists really do win. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Over the next week, I'm going to try to do 5 videos, mostly just to see if I can. I'd be grateful if you tuned into those as well. Thanks.